I'm tapping in, I'm tapping in, I'm tapping in, I'm tapping in. Y'all know who it is. It's Cuz, baby. Welcome to Yo Cuz Podcast, man. Tap in, tap in, tap in. We lit. Never late, man. Thank y'all for tapping in to Yo Cuz Podcast. We are on tonight with Mr. Teacher and Misunderstood, man. It's lit. It's lit. It's lit. It's going down tonight, man. We got a couple of questions. You finished, but what I want to say first, man, I want to thank all my visitors that pulled up the Yo Cuz Podcast, man. They pulled up on here, got lit, and we turned up, man, and we did some good topics. That's the only thing I gotta say, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to Yo Cuz Podcast. I want to thank all the new subscribers that I got and my old subscribers. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Listen, we're gonna be lit all year. We ain't gonna stop at all, man. It's going on 3 months, man. The Yo Cuz Podcast has been going on almost 3 months, man. I give myself a pat on the back, man, and my guests, man, and my co-host, man. Shout out to Big Izzy, man. Y'all know what it is. We lit. We lit, man. Thank y'all for tapping into Your Cuz podcast. So listen, man, I got an event jumping on July the 12th. You feel me? The fly is right there. Y'all know what it is, man. See that contact, hit that contact number, man. I will send you the link for the tickets, man. Listen, it's the Burns and Kids Ball jumping on July the 12th from 6 to 10, man. Tickets only $25. The ticket is $25 for the parent and one child. You feel me? With the ticket, it come with a meal, it come with a gift card, raffle ticket, and a picture with your child, man. Tap in, man. You hear me? Tap in. For every extra child is $5, man. You can't beat it. You can't beat it, man. Listen, come out, support your kids, man. For real. If you gonna get fresh, you might well get the kids fresh too. Like, I mean, like what? Like, listen, I ain't trying to talk too much, man. I just want the parents, man, to have fun with the kids, man. That's the only thing I gotta say, man. And guess what? You can check out the merch, man, on the website. New merch on the website. 9 over 8 bigcocktail.com, man. Tap in, man. Hit the link, man. Pull up, man. Pull up, man. Go get all that gear, man. Always a huge sale on the website. Always. You can go on TikTok too, man, and purchase any item off TikTok too. Man, it's always that, man. So look, parents, look, if you're in the DMV area, if you're in the DMV area, 6504 Branch Avenue, pull up. Pull up from the DMV that's watching this YouTube page. Listen, guess what? This is where the old trade winds was at. Pull up, man. Have fun with your child, man. This is where I'm doing this, man. I'm focused on the little ones this year, man. Feel me? Uh, Niggas on 25. You can call that number 571 489 2311, and I will send you the link to the event, and you can get the ticket for you and your child, man. Tap in, man. Real tap in. Come on out, have some fun with your little ones, man. Just move. But listen, don't worry about it. Thank y'all for topping in the Yo Cuz podcast. This what it is, man. We're gonna talk about petty people. Don't you hang around petty people. Don't hang around petty people. They ain't got nothing for you. That's not trying to come up. Don't hang around petty people, man. Petty people get you caught up every time, man. You know what I'm saying? You be thinking you doing something slick, hanging with a person, man, they gonna burn your ass every time, man. I'm just saying. Feel me? And guess what? They be watching with you the whole time, man. They'll burn you, bro. Go against you and everything, man. Petty people don't hang around. Petty people like you 100 years, man. It's not a game. It's not a game. Like I know I done been crossed. You feel me? I know everybody done been crossed before. Did you learn from being crossed though? For getting crossed? For real? Did you have that person, man, to come back in your life and do it again to you? Ooh, man, stop it. Stop it. Don't even play with your life. Don't even run down the hill like that. For real, like you start trusting the person, man, is a different now. It's 2025, right? So it's a different way of trusting the person now. You feel me? People trust people real different, like because they get high, they pop bottles, whatever, man. That ain't no trust, bro. That's to a man with somebody and y'all see them big getting high. That ain't cool. Get out that lane. That is not the lane, man. Not the lane. You know what I'm saying? I just think the lane, man, is as you get older, man, you get wise, and you start looking at things different. You feel me? If they were your homeboy back then, they ain't your homeboy now or your homegirl. You know what I'm saying? Like when you say a friend, man, you really gotta build with it. You feel what I'm saying? You can't just be a friend now. That ain't even the way to say, yeah, that's my friend. Nah, that ain't the way. No, that ain't the way. That's my friend. That is not the way. Right. That ain't the way, man. I just think, man, if you gonna find a new friend, just hope that friend don't lie. You know what I'm saying? Just hope that friend stay telling the truth. For real. Y'all know who it is, man. Back in the building. Always late. He's always late.
Hey,
always late.
Hey, like
you always late.
Nah, you always early, cuz. You be on this job like 7:55.
Who early, cuz?
You be early, cuz.
Who, me, cuz?
You be early, cuz. Like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You want time though? Like, nah, for real. I heard it said that if you want time, you late.
Yeah.
Like you should be early. Like
you should be early, bro. You feel me? I my big homie this left, right? Shout out to Tone Low, right? Tone Low said, "What time is it?" I look at the time. He say, "I'm on time," because the other day we went up Philly. You know what I'm saying? We had a ball up Philly too. We went up Philly, and he was looking at the clock in the car. But the real time was different from the clock in the car. Cause my clock in the car is 15 minutes fast than the regular time. So he like, cuz, we gonna catch the traffic, cuz. I said, no, we ain't, cuz. We like 20 minutes early. He looked at his phone. He said, oh, damn. I said, yeah, bro, we always on time. So now that's what he do now.
Nah, that traffic be trash, but you right though. Like, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? You got to think ahead of the game. You feel me? You got to, man. What's up, though, man? Welcome back to the show. You feel what I'm saying?
You know I'm on Yo Cuz every Tuesday at 8.
Every Tuesday. 8:01. Every Tuesday, 8. You feel me? We always lit. You feel me?
Always lit. Good one tonight, cuz. I feel this one, cuz.
For real, cuz. You been waiting, cuz.
I think so, bro. Like it's just the topics this week is like that to me. So I just seen the movie, so we're gonna talk about it. But like I've been, you know, I like studying beforehand, you know what I'm saying? So this is something I've been interested in for like at least a week. So, but yeah, like, you know, and it's always good, but like it's always fresh, man. We got a whole archive of stuff, but like for real, this jump, it's gonna do with cycles, you know what I'm
saying? So what I'm gonna do, introduce yourself, right? Because you know we got new subscribers. Right. You know what I'm saying? And we still got the old subscribers. So introduce yourself. And then once you introduce yourself, man, just go ahead and take over the show, man. I'm gonna go ahead and let you do you, man. Because I feel your energy, bro. Hey, listen, I feel your energy, bro. So it's on you, bro. I'm letting you rock. Go ahead, go, bro.
So it's Mr. Teacher. So it's at _ Mr. Teacher Official on IG. You can catch all the Yo Cuz highlights and the raps and the what's the name? The kids be playing backyard football, be looking crazy, bro. We call that jump. I think it's like a trenches football bump.
Right.
They be trucking the mess at each other. Cuz you seen that jump on my IG, bro? When youngest baby,
I posted.
Right, they get it from the trenches. Like you gotta respect the youngest and all the teachers that work there. Speaking of which, misunderstood in our house.
What's right in the building. You see what I'm saying? Hey, misunderstood always late too though.
Yeah, true.
But she
put in a party slip. Yeah, tardy slip.
She put in a message. What she said?
Hey, look,
I should have did that.
Listen, it don't even matter with the message. She late.
Look
They
at
don't
him.
need money.
You know he managed like 8 people with his job.
Misunderstood. Look, because guess what? If I'm late, I want y'all to dig in me too. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
For real. Facts.
Dude,
Facts. But go ahead, bro. It's on you, bro. Go.
Oh, so we're gonna go to the topics. I mean, y'all know misunderstood. Yeah, misunderstood. You got what? If you don't know, now you know. You know what I'm saying? From NY, I don't want to say best or not.
Yeah, I mean,
NY,
NY.
but yeah.
All right. So look.
Matter of fact, misunderstood brought this topic to me first. That jump, it really was crazy. Yeah, and I just told one of my teachers or my good man about it, and it's just a crazy thing.
It's big things.
All right, so the topic, right? We got the big questions jumping on. Y'all already know. Listen, we get serious, so if we go off wall, just stay with us. We get back focused. Just stay with us. You know what I'm saying?
Cool, bro. They're gonna want to go off course with us, bro. It's about to be lit.
All right, so look, the topic is sinners. We're gonna go with sinners, man.
Oh, you went that way.
Okay, you started off sinning. Okay.
I ain't seen that.
We was in Philly.
Oh, you seen the joke, cuz?
No, I ain't seen it yet. Everybody talking about it.
It's a big spoiler alert. You ain't seen that, Joe? You gotta see it. So we could tell it, we could talk about it without spoiling it for real.
Right, go ahead.
All right, so I have to admit I've seen it 3 times.
Damn.
It's one of those type of movies, like each time you see it, you notice something different. Long story short, it's about a pair of twins, these brothers, and it's set in 1936 in Mississippi, like the 1930s in Mississippi. So we already know what type of time we're talking about. So they have a plan to open up a juke joint. They purchase it. They have a cousin that's like he's a budding musician or whatever, like preacher's boy. His father, is in the church and everything. Like he's a pastor and everything. And so there's like I really can't even. It's hard to describe it and still be accurate. Like I can say a lot of things about it and still be missing something. But like it's like a little bit of horror. It's a little bit of like it's some drama in there. There's love stories in there. It's a lot. It's It's history in there. It's you getting one of everything. Your social commentary for sure. You really getting one of everything in there.
Man, I got to see that joke.
My man, you remember the coach? Remember last time we had coach over here from our school? Like he just told me today. We just talked about it. Like he says, his favorite movie ever.
Wow.
Your favorite movie ever? But like, yeah, bro, it's like layered, bro. Like it's one of them Jones. Everybody says you got to see it more than once. Mm-hmm. It's like crazy. It's some psychological stuff, but like it's playing on a lot though. They touch on a lot of stuff, right? And you know who this Michael B. Jordan, bro?
Yeah, I know.
So, and it's not only is it Michael B. Jordan, it's the same dude that did Black Panther, bro. That's like who won the award for like most sales from any black director. You feel me? First Black Panther. So then he came out with this joint, and it's up there, bro. And Michael B. did his thing. You know, Michael B. plays 2 people. 2 people.
Know.
Yep. I know the screen at the same time though. Like they not switching. 2 people in the screen at the same time. He playing.
And the thing is like that. Right. They're twins, like, but like, it's really like he has 2 fully separate roles because each twin is completely different. Like they're different in so many ways. Like he really had to go in his bag to like pull a lot of tricks out.
Right. But I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, like Creed, man, Michael B's that man. Like he did so many things. So like you gotta see that just on the strength of that. But then the storyline is so crazy. So mind you, said Mississippi. These are all the elements you're dealing with. I'm gonna tell me if I'm not gonna spoil them, but like you're dealing with racism back in the day, like Jim Crow type. But like matter of fact, it was people picking cotton, so it could have been sharecroppers.
Yeah,
like back, and it had like a lot of Bible.
Like, and like, they just coming out of like the depression, the Great Depression. So like people are like extra poor, like that slightly plays a role, like with the people who are maybe sharecropping, and like how they patronize, like what it looks like when they patronize the juke joint. That plays a role into it, and then also like why they even start the juke joint in the first place. But go ahead, Mr. TJ.
No, you're right. Like it had that old school, like that traditional, like legalistic church, like that footloose jump. Like you can't dance jump. Like
for real, yeah.
Like, no music.
They was like they really considered like it had blues. I can't go too far, but like church music versus blues. It had that element and how that was like going to Hollywood today is. Now it's just a lot. I ain't gonna spoil it. We can't spoil it. Like it's just so
much.
Listen. Listen. We did a podcast on this when we was in Philly. So they already spoiled it. You feel me?
Okay.
So it gets crazier. So look at all the elements. So boom. You got the church music versus secular music. Mm-hmm. The son of the preacher, you know what I'm saying? They pretty much telling you a whole message about music itself. One of the people that talked about this movie was like, it's also like a musical. I was like, what?
Oh God!
It's a stretch,
but it was themed around music, but the power of music. The thing is, bro, like these Hollywood people for real, they be sending you messages today, bro. Like, so this is what they said about the music. Where they said that like it opened a spiritual realm, pretty much, and it can bring really good energy or it can bring evil energy. They're gonna bring this white Irish vampire. Everything I just told you already had a lot going on. Then this vampire, but before that, the concept is like the boy liked to play music. He want to be free, play music with his cousins, trying to open up a jump. And then, you know what I'm saying? His father's like so religious with it. He's like, you know what I'm saying? Just by you going playing music with them people, like you're a sinner. So the whole jump called sinners. Everybody in there evil though. Like you don't even know who's good. Because even the bad guys got a story. You feel me?
Yeah.
The vampire story.
No, for sure they do. Like if you think about it historically or whatever, like you talk about the history of Black folks and Irish folks when Black folks was enslaved and the Irish folks were like indentured. So like they was enslaved for a certain amount of years versus like our situation where it was like from life to death or whatever. And so like they added a little bit of that in there. The whole like, you know, like culture vulture type, because they wanted to, right, just like vampires do, they suck your blood or whatever. But these vampires, they not only want to suck your blood, but they also want to suck the music out. They want access to what we have naturally, our musical sense, our African musical sense, that created things like the blues and jazz and hip hop and all that other stuff and gospel. So it had a lot of different. That's like I said, I had to go see it more than once because it just has so many layers.
I gotta go see that jump, Mo.
Gotta go see that jump a couple times. It's bro, like so. Like she's saying, like, so for one, the Irish, so the dude, the vampire Irish, you feel me? So, and the first thing he do is kill a KKK dude. So you thinking, and so anyway, like, it's wild, bro. Like, it's KKK in there, bro. Can I really spoil it? Because you don't want me to say it. I'm gonna say it.
No, go ahead, go, cause they done spoiled it already.
The icing on the cake. The icing on the cake is they killed a bunch of KKK people at the end and didn't even need to. They didn't even need to. They was just like, let me just throw this in there for the fans. Like, because the vampire situation just got dealt with. Then they brought it. It was like Django.
Yeah. Oh, word. Yeah. Yo, cause you. All right. I'm gonna take you back. You ever saw this movie? I'm Gonna Get You Sucker.
I heard it.
All right. So yeah, it's like a spoof. So at the end of that movie or whatever, there's like. Is Rambo type like gunfight or whatever, like with a guy he's got like so the character, one of the characters that Michael B. Jordan plays, he's just coming home from World War, or they both fought in World War I. So he had like all like access to like all these different type of weaponry. And so he was able to kind of use that like a one-man army or whatever at one point in the movie. Yeah, like it was no, Django is the perfect like modern day, like he was just going ham, like just getting everybody.
Yes,
that's crazy.
That's Michael B at his best. I ain't gonna hold you. That might be one of my favorite Michael B moments. Period.
Yeah,
that was crazy. Yeah,
he got that mind in that movie thing, like Denzel Washington.
Dude, he
bro.
Yeah, he's up there. Like,
bro.
He was a kid in The Wire. Maybe 20. I don't know how, like 15 years.
I never seen The Wire.
What?
Yeah. Oh, you got to.
That just made me a teacher, bro.
Oh, for real?
Bro, season 4.
Season 4. You know it's season 4.
It's a teacher jump. Like it's like inner city teachers in Baltimore, bro.
Mm-hmm. But like each season is different. Each season is different. So it's like one season they focus on like the police. Next season they focus on like the dock workers and all like their little, you know what I'm saying, the mafioso and all. Then they focus on the teachers. Then they focus on like every season is a different aspect. But you need to.
It's about hierarchies. It's a great movie. It's a great show. It's about hierarchies in different forms, like the street, the police department, politics, school. It's like the same theme in different spheres because it's like it's weird. It's just how things are. But anyway, Michael B. been in his bag. Dude, Black Panther, he been in his bag. I don't even know he's been in his bag, but like you're right though. I hate to say it because Denzel is the GOAT, but
he the GOAT, bro.
Yeah.
He's Michael B's getting his respect. He's getting that
for sure.
He might be Hall of Fame for Black, movies, which is better than the other ones anyway.
So, and he's still young though. That's the whole thing.
Denzel was young too. Denzel was young too. So they just yeah.
But what was that? What they paid Denzel Washington to play a movie, and he ain't even had to like learn the jump because they already knew he was like that, bro.
I mean, he's like that, bro. He could improv at that point. Like they let LeBron run his own plays, like at a certain point.
I know. So I heard about that one.
So it's like, they're like, he better than the coach. Like, you need a coach, whatever. They call them player coaches.
That's crazy.
Like, back to that jump, bro. I'm sorry, the center's jump. It's just too much it's so much. So, I'm just saying, like this, even the Irish jump. So the Irish people, bro, they was the first people on plantations. Like England put them on plantations first. Like they went through it first. So they took their land. So the Irish vampire was like, you know what I'm saying? This is how they took our land and stuff like that. And then, bro, it's crazy. So this is what the English did, bro. They took their land, bro, and they sold their food. And it was an Irish famine where so many people died because of lack of food, but it's not because it was a real natural disaster famine. It's because these greedy people took the food and watched you die. This is who they are. Like, that's crazy. And then they brought that energy to the Africans. You see what I'm saying? Like, but the thing is this is what I heard. They came to America as indentured servants. They pretty much was like sharecroppers before. Yeah. They pretty much didn't have no rights. Like it was just like you gave them a little bit of money, but they still had to live on your land and all that. So they may not be a slave, but like they needed you. Right. So it's like, but then I heard that like they had this junk called Bacon's Rebellion or something where the Irish indentured servants like went against the English like leaders or whatever, the slave owners. And at that time, after that or something, that's when they cracked down harder on blacks. Because they was like, oh, these dudes can rebel against us. You feel me? And they start giving them preferential status. But that's where it's like, okay, Irish and black, they on the same, they've been victimized too. Why? And it's like they say hurt people. That's just hurt people. So the vampire got a sob story. And it's like it's because he's saying like, and he's saying like he was a victim of being whatever the case may be. But it was great. Like you gotta see it because there's so much to it, but
can I hop in real quick? Now, Mr. Teacher, so like this is what I'm talking about. Like I hadn't even thought of Bacon's Rebellion or whatever in it, but like no, it's legit because there's a part. But like I know of Bacon's Rebellion, but I hadn't thought of it in connection to the because like there's a like Bacon's Rebellion. It was like they were trying the white Irish and blacks, they were actively trying to work together, and so the English was like, we can't have that. So that's when they made Africans had to be enslaved for life.
It was the first skins.
Yep.
It was the first house Negroes Irish, bro.
In the movie though, like Mr. Teacher said, the first murder that we see, the vampire dude, he kills a Klansman and his wife. Yeah. And so there's another part in the movie where the Irish, whatever, like the Irish vampires, they trying to like they trying to get in the joint, like they trying to like play music with them. They're like, well, why don't, and Michael B. Jordan and them is like, why don't y'all going down the road with like some white folks? And they like, we don't want to play with white folks, we want to play with y'all. So that's like that's another iteration, right? That's another iteration of like that's a Bacon's Rebellion moment right there. Because it was like, nah, we don't want that, we want to get with y'all, whatever. But because they denied them, right? It's crazy. But like the level of spiritualism in that movie is a lot. There's some like hoodoo. There's of course, like just that, like one of the characters, like he says like he doesn't believe in it. One of Michael B. Jordan's characters, he's like, you know, he doesn't believe in it, but he still wears like a charm. Like there's still certain things that he does. Like, you know, you say like, oh, we don't believe in witchcraft, but you still don't split the pole. You may not believe in witchcraft, but you still not gonna step on that crack. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain, you still not opening that umbrella inside. So right. So it was like a lot of that.
It makes sense. So everybody I talk to watch that movie either 2 or 3 times or more.
I might watch it again. That's it, honey. If you hear this, you won't watch it again.
How many topics y'all think that this movie had?
Topics?
Topics. If they break it down,
it's too many.
How many topics would y'all think this movie will have?
I'm gonna say 7.
At least. That's 7 main topics, not even subtopics.
Strong jumps. Like
damn.
Racism is just one. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Like you can be as like you could think as like you could super analyze, or you could not really be super analytical at all and still come away with something. Like you can go as deep as you want. Like again, like with the Bacon's Rebellion thing, like I see the connection. Or you could just like either way, you are leaving with something.
Right.
Yeah. To me, it's that good of a movie, that good of a film. Like everybody, if you really watching it, you're gonna come away with something.
And that's a masterpiece. Anything that make you keep coming back, bro, that's like it's OD. Like they left just enough space for you to think and ponder, and you really want to hear like what the actual actor, like director, meant by that. You feel me? But it's a lot of good stuff in it. But like because he did Black Panther. You see what I'm saying? He did Killmonger before, so there's still that too. There's like some anger and all that. Yeah.
But then who are the sinners?
Is that movie better than Lean on Me then?
It's a whole different genre. They're both classics. Let me tell you something. Sinners is a classic already. So it's already a classic.
Lean on Me, you can watch that joint over 100 times though.
Nah, but you're gonna get the message like the second time, first time. This joint, it's like a different kind of like what you look for. Family. Okay. This is more like psychological thriller, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like social commentary, then it got action, then it got horror. It's a lot. Like this is a lot. You talking about topics.
And they put all that in one
in one film.
And you talking about topics: love, racism, vampire,
spiritualism, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like hypocritical religion. You know,
we forgot they had a couple of the main characters they were Chinese. So also like you thinking Chinese in Mississippi in the 30s, but yeah, they was there too. Whatever. So they play a key role. So it's just the Native Americans. The Native Americans came in also. Like that's another.
Send me the link, man. Send me the link.
For real, bro. Native Americans hunting vampires. You like, what does this mean?
That's what I'm just about to say. What y'all think that what y'all think that the vampire mean in the movie? Like the vampire.
I've been trying to listen to this from different people all day.
Okay.
I don't like the best one I heard. My bad, Miss Hunter. Did you feel like you think? What you think?
I really don't. I don't know. I think that's something I'm still searching for. I don't know what they are supposed to represent. So I know what they stand for, but like I don't know what's the message with them.
It's like something like, I don't want to say capitalism, but it's something like the slave owners, like the mentality is like they just drain the life out you or something crazy like that.
You think Gugu know?
And they leave you with nothing.
It gotta be a meaning for him. This is throw the vampires in it.
So vampires suck the lifeblood out of you.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of them. What else? They always quiet. I mean, they always quiet. Vampires always quiet.
Quiet.
They sneaky. Oh,
they definitely slick.
Oh,
but it was anti-Christian. Like, you know, they hate the cross, and but it was like both, and there was fake Christians. It was talking. Like, he even said like the religious people said, like, dude, you know, like it's crazy because you know these people would pray. You know what I'm saying, and to get the demons away. This joker prayed, and the demons started doing a prayer with him, bro.
Right? It was like, because they knew the words.
The vampire, my bad, but the vampire represents like the devil in the movie,
but,
like,
right?
Like from music, so it was based on the Mississippi. Some dude said he would sell his soul for like to be famous. I think that's what the whole joint is based off. This one character is the musician.
Okay,
open teleports, like, you know, spiritual things, but like pretty much music. That's a whole nother message. It's telling you music is opening the world up for you. Spiritually,
but when you think about it, right, in the Bible, right, who is the minister of music? Lucifer. Right, and so of course it makes sense that in the movie that the vampires are also saying they know the prayer too, because Lucifer used to live up in heaven, so he knows all the he did too much, right? But he was the minister. He was the minister of music. So he was a choir director from way back or whatever. So like the way that certain music is considered like evil, or just like music period is evil. It's just my question is, who are the sinners? Who are the sinners in this movie? Like everybody or nobody? Because like those Irish or whatever, who bit them first?
That's why.
Are they not just doing? Right. So who is the sinner? Right.
That's the message, though. I think that is the message of the story. Is like, who is the sinner? And it's like everybody got a sob story. Everybody was not asked to be put in these circumstances. And that's a whole social commentary in itself. But like, that's part of it but like, bro, Michael B. Jordan and them, you know, another thing, they work for Al Capone, bro. They added Al Capone. Like,
yeah, they did. Yep.
You know, they hit a lick. I think they hit a lick on the Irish mob and the Italian mob, and they brought the booze during Prohibition. There's Prohibition is another thing, like bootlegging. Another topic how African Americans got, because they were not granted access into like the workforce because of like Jim Crow segregation. The underground opened up for them, and they was talking about how they wasn't allowed to be in the Italian mob, but they did a lot of work for the Italian mob. You feel me? Like on the ground. You know what I'm saying? And these guys represented that. They because they came from World War One. A lot of black men came back from World War One, and they got popping in the cities. I ain't gonna lie. Let's just say that, because they wasn't trying to hire, and then like Detroit and all that. Like they represented a part of that culture, the very small part that they, you know, some people want to blow up and project on all our kids and stuff, but like it was because they didn't have access. So like it's like, who's the sinner, right? Like the chicken or the egg. But the point is like that joint was just crazy. Like at the end of the day, it was
I'm trying to
prayer, bro. Like, and he said, my bad. Go ahead. My point was like the vampire said the prayer and said the people that took my father's land said this prayer to me. You feel me? Like he was pretty much saying like, it still brings me comfort. It's saying a lot, bro. Like it still brings me comfort, but they used this while it took our land.
But like, the Irish, they weren't like originally Christian. They were like Celtic. Catholic. So they had like they were Celtic. So they had like their own like gods and goddesses and mythology and all the other stuff until the English came and took over, forced what do you call it? They forced Christianity on them, because then you had like the war. All these wars, like what was Braveheart? That's all like England, Scotland, and Ireland. So England came and took over Scotland and Ireland and made the UK, the United Kingdom.
Okay.
But they stole everything worth anything. They mistreated the people. They would sell them off. Like they would sell them into slavery or into servitude. Or if you a lot of times they sent criminals. So like Australia was established, like the Australia was full of people beforehand, Aboriginal folks.
Right, fact.
But the English ended up sending their criminals out to Australia.
How to cool it.
Or like people who had debt, right? Or people who had debt, right? Or the poor, or the people who were like mentally unstable or whatever. They would send them out to these new worlds or whatever, and just hey.
That's so what Tupac said. If gangsters had a paradise, like every thug went to Australia. They put every person out there to live there. You feel me? And it's still intact. I'm gonna say they did a good job. But go ahead.
How long y'all think it took them, Joe, to make that movie, dog?
I mean, that joke was a masterpiece, bro.
Including the research.
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah. What I'm saying, like, that was a team.
No, it was so layered. Matter of fact, I mean, this director is just like he deserves his flowers, bro. Like it's like he did Black Panther, bro. Like he does classics, like, and he's a living legend. He on some Metro Boomin, you feel me? Kendrick Lamar stuff. Like Kendrick Lamar takes time before he makes a good album, a classic. I think this might take a little bit over the average amount of time, but this guy's like, you know what he said? This is what I heard. Like he said something like, I think he had an uncle that passed, and like I guess he lived way back in the day, and his uncle I think might have played blues music all the time. And he wanted to listen to blues music to, like, you know, I guess remember him, and that's when the movie ideas start coming. You feel me? So you could probably
he just started making movies then.
Well, no, he was saying because this movie is based on the blues.
What's his name, cuz?
What is his name? Hold on, let me see this up.
I know you know it. One of y'all know it.
Right. I don't want to get it right here. I should. Ryan Coogler. Ryan Coogler.
Okay.
He's really. Yeah. So like.
He like that, and he older.
Yeah.
My thing is,
he's
Tom. Yeah, go ahead.
He's not even 40 yet. He's like 30, 38, 39.
Like Traore.
Yeah. Right. Right. And he's from like LA, I think. LA or Oakland, something like that.
What?
And he like, okay, you know, a good quarterback finds a wide receiver. It's always him and Michael B making classics, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's like him and Michael B together is a problem.
It is
Metro
like
Boomin.
Kobe and Shaq. Like Kobe and Shaq.
He made Fruitville. He made Creed. He was on Creed. Judas and the Black Messiah, Creed, Fruitville Station. Black Panther. He's like, so think about any black movie. He made more money than any black movie.
Damn.
Yeah, they touched that. Yep.
That's him there. And he a young boy. So you gotta respect it. Like it's crazy. But like him and Michael B is like a good quarterback with a good receiver, bro.
I mean, once you find one, that's what look at us. Look at us. Every team.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. You feel me? Once you find one, you just gotta stick to the plan. That's it. That's it.
But like that movie, we can't say enough about that jump, bro. Like it's crazy. My thing is the music, like she said, the music, the spirituality, coming out of the church. The pastor was like, "Don't take this path." You feel me? It starts off in the church. Don't go down that road. And he want to play music with his cousins. Who's Michael B and them? Gangsters, pretty much.
Right.
And he was like, he quoted a verse and he was like, "Man, he just loves music. Like he wants to be free." You feel me? So he went out and was free, and it was like crazy. Like he came back with the OD vampire scratch.
And the movie takes place over the course of one day. It's all of that stuff that we're talking about in the movie. It happens in one day.
That's crazy, right?
All in one day. And he plays two people. One person's like a wild card. He wear red. He live a wild life. He like dates a white girl when you're not supposed to. He just be breaking rules. He got to be looked after. And the blue Michael B. Jordan is like calm, cool, collected.
Yeah.
A little bro. You feel me? So like it show you also like just personalities and things like that.
They're gonna drop a book on this, Joe.
I'm telling you, they might write a class.
It's gonna be a part 2, and they're gonna drop a book. They're gonna drop a book.
Oh,
and they make it part 2.
Now you know The Wire.
Part 2, they could.
You know The Wire, cuz remember we was talking about The Wire with Michael B. Jordan? He was little. Harvard made a class for The Wire, bro, to analyze The Wire, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And Obama started that joint out. It's crazy. You got to, but go ahead. I'm saying Michael B. That's crazy.
All right. Second question. What does our culture need?
Dang, you went.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
That's a
what do we need? We need our culture.
They need hugs.
So,
those need hugs.
We need to. We need to get on code, so to speak. Like, what's our common goal? Because what's the point of planning or thinking of or doing anything else if you don't have a common goal? So we need to identify some common things that benefits all or the majority of us. And insofar as reparations, like we got to pay that to ourselves. For right now, we got to pay that to each other. So we got to go back to easier said than done. But like it's especially with like stuff happening now with these tariffs, all this other jazz. Like it's time to like really start, tightening up and looking after each other. But like everybody needs to bring something. Like if we building a wall, everybody needs to bring their own brick. Don't come empty-handed. I don't care if you're telling jokes in the back.
Right.
Keep us entertained. I don't care, but bring something.
Yeah. Misunderstood with that, like, so stop Asian hate, right? I'm gonna say that first, but like in the Sinners movie, bro, the last topic that's the same thing as what we talking about. We said the Asian people, they was there back then, but guess what they was doing? They owned a black neighborhood, and it's because of course they were lighter, so they were trusted more, but also they've been through some stuff too. But it's interesting how that worked. But the point is, like, we do need unity. We do need business. Like, you see what I'm saying? We need bread, but we need, I think, mentorship. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody already has so much potential. They just need somebody to help them, guide them to access that. I feel like so many of ours, if you look at Africa, bro, we have the richest natural resources in the world, but it's the poorest continent. Right. I think this is the story of my babies, my students, we're the brightest, greatest kids, but like they don't know who they are yet. You feel me? Help them know who they are. That treasure going, you know what I'm saying, show. Like, and it's like we really are amazing people, but it's like I just think that's the thing. It's like nobody can do nothing for you, but people can guide you to, like, you know what I'm saying, how to play the game better. You feel me?
Right. And you got to be coachable too.
Everyone's supposed to play that role. You feel me? But the way they try to break the family and all that, it's like people have to step in the gap. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody family ain't broken in the black community.
Right.
But it's like if we have a collective togetherness, like that's what it's really about. Like, you're talking about some unity. Because we the ones, you know what I'm saying? They want drilling each other, you feel me? Like, or competing with each other and things like that. But every other culture, you know what I'm saying, before they get American brainwashed, because even white culture is being affected to being divided and, you know, broken families and things like that. And it's like they stay together, bro. They can be in the ghetto and start from the ghetto and rise up, but they stay together. So if you want to know how, one of the things is you got to see what's working for other people. You feel me? Right. It's like they're not doing it on their own, and then they're not, you see what I'm saying? I don't know, like they just reinvesting, but also they have more access. But if we come together, that's all the more reason to come together. Because if you feel like they want you divided and they want you at the bottom, it's like that's how you resist that. You feel me? Like, and pitching in with education, money, all that, ideas. I mean, we're so separated. Like they made it so like the wealthier black people moved into white communities, so they can't pour back into their own. You feel me? This is going around the world. Look at the NBA. We take the best players from around the world. Imagine if all of the best players from each country had to stay in their country. They would develop their own country.
Yes, yeah.
But I'm not gonna.
We say the best. It's really good because that makes us the best. We take them, and our openness is good, but a lot of that is like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I feel like even for me, even if I made it, you know what I'm saying? You got to give back. This is your community, your people. You know, and you got to, if they don't have the guidance and leadership, there's people available in my mind to do it. But go
ahead. Misunderstood.
I was going to say, like, anybody could invest in our community. It don't take a whole lot. I'll say like this: we have the greatest economic like spending power. We spend the most money out of any race in this country. We spend the most. So we want to look good, we want to feel good, we want to smell good, we want to look like all of that other stuff. We're going to invest in ourselves, our personal selves. And I know it's a lot easier said than done because we don't quite have the same structures in place as before. But like, we need to spend more in our own communities. Yeah. And that's like, and why I say like that anybody could do that is like, if you have money, you can spend it with a Black person. Like you can spend it with a Black-owned business. If you have money, then you can spend it with a Black-owned business, whether it's $2, whether it's $200 or $2,000, or you're donating $200,000. So that's what I mean. Like when I say like also to pay reparations to ourselves, we cannot wait for people to give us what we already know we're supposed to have.
Yeah, I like
knowing that they're not gonna get. They know, like we know that they're gonna give us a hard time about it. If we ever get it, it's not gonna be easy. So why are we waiting in the meantime for a come up when we could be helping ourselves out right now?
Yeah.
So and sometimes it's not always money; it's bartering. I know how to do this. I could fix this, and you need an electrician. You need this. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody should be able to. We have too many skills. We have too many skills as people. We are too inventive. We are too creative. We're too innovative.
And we're too powerful. For real.
That's why you gotta keep us divided, because they don't, you know what I'm saying? Like we started civilization. It's like they got math from us, English from us.
And then turn around and built the whole second one in their faces. The Western world, all of this, America and all that, that's a whole nother civilization that we built. The capitalist world is a civilization that we built.
Yeah, it is.
So, and you still playing in our face.
It's the facts. But like also like you saying with the reparations, Joe, it's like I feel like wow, it's like one thing is this, like it's still one thing our culture needs. We talked about that movie. It's the music is crazy. It's more so the media, all that. We need education. They can do what they gotta do, but we need to really let our people know like they're doing this to destroy our culture. You know what I'm saying? They want you to copy this stuff because like it's on purpose. Why are they targeting your culture with it? You feel me? Why do all your celebrities look like this that they put in front of you? Why are they not engineers? Why are they not? You feel me? Like people that are giving back, like heroes, like they put the goofies, like the most like low vibration stuff in front of our culture, bro.
I can go to any continent in this world, and I bet you I'll find somebody that dresses like me, that dresses like you. We're copied the world over. That's influence, and when our influence is being given versus us being influential, like actually like taking a lead, like we create the culture. So some things we can't be sharing everything now until we have a plan on how we going or how we gonna move with it.
Yeah, right. Facts.
For real.
And that's not being stingy. That's self-preservation.
I don't even know. I don't know why all the rich Black celebrities why don't they just come together and just make a big Black bank state nation? They could do something with that. Like it's just the fact they're still divided. It's just mentality. They don't have it never happened like that. It never happened like that. In the past, it was always small. It was always small, or it was usually small. I have some wealth. I'm not stupid rich. I'm not Madam CJ Walker with millions of dollars and like that. It usually was like people who were upper middle class, or you know what I'm saying, versus like the 1% or whatever, so to speak. That started Black-owned banks or whatever, and it would be the community putting in. It takes the community to actually put your money in the bank so they can get some capital, so they can get the interest, whatever. So it just takes somebody or a group or entity of like what's all these like I don't know what's going on with the a lot of these sororities, fraternities, or whatever like that. But like I know that they have things for themselves. But like, what if they were to open up a bank and maybe there's one that exists? I know. I think we should do. Go ahead, what's that?
We got a Black-owned bank, don't we?
We have. There's a few of them. It's about. There's a few of them, but we can have more. Yeah, they got we got money. We just said we spend the most money out of everybody else.
and it don't.
We're not the richest, but we spend our money. You know what I'm saying? Like we put our money back into the system. We keep economies going because we keep putting our money back into it. That means everybody else saving and we giving it.
Yeah, all alone.
And we buying into the tricks. You see what I'm saying? That's impulsive spending. That's I gotta keep up with the Joneses. That stuff. Like what I learned today was some like pride costs money, bro. Like a lot of people do a lot, bro, to look a certain way to carry. Like you buying, if it's not really you buying this mask that you feel like is your public image. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even, you know what I'm saying? That takes energy. You feel me? So, yeah, man, So, anyway,
pride costs money. I like that one. Pride costs money. Because boy, you got a lot of dudes that faking it to make it, boy, and don't even
got nothing in the bank, but everything on their body, like just the newest J's,
right.
Don't forget they were out all night.
Hey, no, for real, hey, especially the kids, boy. You can't tell me.
Listen.
Like, what? But and so that means that. So you know what that means is a lot of that is something that's the good news is that's controllable. That's something in our power that we can change. If we're making bad decisions with our money, nothing is holding us back but us.
Right.
At that point, it's education, discipline. You need a pep talk. We're gonna talk. You know, it's like it's probably financial. You know, education.
For real. For real. I just think like okay, my answer for that question, what the culture need more leaders. Need more leaders, and there need to be more followers to order to lead. You get what I'm coming from? Like everybody pride, like you said, pride costs money. Right. You know what I'm saying? Nobody don't want to be the father. Everybody want to be the leader. You can't be the leader now.
Right.
Yeah, you can't be the leader right now. You got to figure it out first before you become a leader.
Right. You know some of us the lead singers, some of us in the choir.
Yeah, you feel me? So it just need to be more leaders, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like when we say mentors, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. Can I keep it 100? Can I feel it? It's like I feel like our sister's been holding it down, bro. The black man need to stand up. I think. I think the black man need to stand up, and they got to be. And that means it's us. We got to tell them. You know what I'm saying? We got to show them, and also tell them, like, bro, some things you just got to like not make cool no more. Like this. Like, you got to relax. And then some things you got to, you know, like, but also they need to be encouraged and stuff like that. I do feel like our sisters have a lot. You know what I'm saying? They've been holding it down and they're educated and they're doing all these things, but they wanted even that divided. You feel me? They wanted the man and the woman to be divided. They don't want our families. They don't want us to produce. So they're going to kill black love. And black men need to just mature. Quicker.
That's already killed. Black love already killed, man. This is my opinion, and I don't care how they feel, is that the female is strong as shit, bro. Hands down, bro. They be having 3 and 4 kids and 5 kids and take care of them kids themselves, bro. That's a lot, bro.
And these goofy, like, and they don't. That's what I'm saying is like, like I said it before, like it's you. They gotta stand up and be men. Like you have to take care of your own. Like one thing, I don't know all the other religions, but you know, I said this before. Like the Bible says, if any man doesn't take care of his own household, he's worse than an infidel. Worse than an infidel. I'm like infidel. I thought that was Muslim.
Right. I was like, wait, what Bible you reading?
For real.
God
like that.
Because the thing about it, if you have a seed, then that should bring the last bit of strength at your head. Like that should wake you up and be like, all right, I gotta stop playing. Like I gotta get structured now. It's like I gotta grow up. But if that doesn't do it for you, what's gonna do it for you? Like
what is it?
That's a common instinct that mothers have motherly instincts, and men should have like I gotta provide, protect. If you don't,
that's the shit.
What are you as a man? And maybe they need to be encouraged, and maybe there's been a lot. I mean, black men have been targeted more than any other man. You feel me in this country, and criminalized and all that stuff. So it's tough, and they have to be like, it's a psychological thing. They need to be talked to too. You feel me? A lot of it is not. We already have the mentors. They just need that energy to do what they're supposed to do. Because a lot of these issues come from them being absent in at least boys' lives. You feel me? And that makes a difference. Like to just hear that, but in absence of that, if you're a good man, you feel me? It don't take much. If you're a black man to just step up and just pour into a couple people, you don't got to be their dad, but like just be a good role model because boys are visual. If I can see it, I can do it. So,
you don't know.
Yeah, you be a positive black. You're a hero by virtue of being a positive black man. You feel me? And that's not asking a lot. You're supposed to be that anyway. So,
for real.
But like, just know that there's youngins out there. You see what I'm saying? That they just need a little guidance. It's not what you gotta do. Like if you just guide them and coach them, they're gonna make their way. You feel me? Yeah.
Shit, I already know. When I was telling my son, you know what I'm saying, before he passed away, you feel me? Like, bro, get out the way, bro. Go get you about 3 jobs, bro. You ain't got no responsibility. You hear me? But the streets took him. The streets, feel me? Bless his little heart.
Yeah,
real, man. This shit get real.
Right.
It get real. You know what I'm saying? I'm 46, man. I'm happy that I made it out the streets. You hear me?
Right. Just that is a wake up call that they need to hear, man. Like that's because they think it's a game or like a video game.
Right.
It's sensitive about music and stuff, but it's real life. Yeah, you're right.
It ain't no more fathers around, bro. It ain't no more uncles being uncles no more.
Right.
You
the community is to raise the kids, right? The community.
Because the mothers is fathers now.
Right.
You hear me? And then when the father try to come back around, it's too late now. They don't even like you now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Because you're a whole stranger. Like, who are you?
Right. And they so advanced now, bro. Is that guess what? If you do come with a conversation with them, you gotta come correct because they gonna definitely tell you about themselves, bro. These kids smart as ever, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, for real, bro. It's just they just more advanced now, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got the older brothers and sisters taking care of the little sisters or little brothers.
Yep. They be a whole parent, like a junior parent.
Nah, for real. Why the parents at work, nigga?
Mm-hmm.
The parents really take chances of leaving the kids in the house so they could go get the money to pay the bills, bro.
Yeah.
I know, and that's a whole other thing, bro.
And that shit dangerous. But guess what?
And that's if you got, you know what I'm saying, 2 parents. That's the normal situation in a single parent home a lot of time.
That's like on 80%, bro. That's like 80%, bro.
So it's like
for real.
It's crazy.
And it's hard, like trying to get like, it's almost like you stuck between a rock and a hard place because if you get childcare, I had a friend tell me it was like $1,800.
Hell yeah,
that's
a whole hold up. I'm like, I'm literally working just to pay.
No, for real.
You know what I'm saying, and have a little bit left over. Like it's crazy.
Bro.
No, it's that bad. Like they said, like if you a 2-parent household, it's cheaper to be if you get like if you have 2 jobs, right? It's cheaper to have 1 job, bro, than and take care of your own kids than put them in childcare. Like, that person is like it's that expensive every month.
Shit costs because they don't do that every month now. They do that every
week. Every 2 months.
2 weeks. Every week and every 2 weeks now. How they do that shit, bro?
But when you like that's what I'm saying. But with Unity, like remember, look back in the day, grandma, family.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we so independent. America is so independent minded. We incur that cost that really you should be taking care of your family and your family look out for you. Like it
ain't even that so young. If you burn your bridges, they don't even want to be bothered with you. No.
That part.
Hey, good look. Oh man, I'm not babysitting no kid. Nah, people.
That part. Yep.
I pay them. I'd rather pay my family though. You feel me? I'd rather that money stay in the family than. And you ain't gonna pay that much. It's still family. It's a family fight. You're not gonna pay that much.
Hey, listen,
nigga. Hey, listen. They want some money, some gasoline, and And a bottle.
Okay. No, because I'm saying like nowadays, like the way like things cost, like Big Mom and them, like she got to go back out and get a job. Well, she got to keep her job. Versus, why not pay her enough if enough people, because it's usually not just one or two. It'd be a couple of kids in the neighborhood that she watching. If we pay her enough to where she doesn't need that outside job, we pay her enough to be able to stay home and take care and look after. And that's again paying it back to ourselves. We're basically hiring somebody collectively, somebody that we know and it's more likely that we trust versus like giving our money out to outside of our community.
Family daycare. We're gonna invest in a family daycare. So Auntie, whoever don't got the job at that time?
Ain't they gonna tell you, hey, look, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Before we get off this podcast, we are not gonna name that family. Family and friends will fuck you the world. Let's say those people that we gonna grow a business with. You hear me?
Yeah, he did say that before. He said,
"No, fuck that. No no way.
We already got childcare.
Why you not for real? You in man?
That's gonna be next topic.
Don't you do that with no family? Yeah. Matter of fact, next Tuesday, that's the next topic, man. Don't do business with family or friends.
Oh.
So okay, no business. That makes business a pleasure, pretty much.
Nah, for real. But listen, y'all, that's our time, man. Thank y'all for tapping into Yo Cuz podcast. Y'all know what it is. Every Tuesday we lit. Y'all already know who it is. Who we with tonight, y'all?
Mr. T. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Wait, no, it's on you.
All right, it's Misunderstood. You can find me on Instagram at Miss Blackman if you learning. I'll be looking for y'all.
I like that too.
At _ Mr. Teacher Official. Check all the highlights. We on Yo Cuz every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Tap in.
Every Tuesday, y'all know what it is. We lit. But next week, that's the topic that we're gonna choose. Don't you trust family and friends?
We're gonna see. I'm hollering.
It's already gonna get.
How long?
All right, y'all.
All right, family.
All right.
All right.